When you've been married for a long time, you start to notice the little patterns, the subtle changes most people wouldn't even think twice about. My wife, Lauren, had always been warm, steady, and predictable in all the best ways. But about 3 months ago, something shifted. Late-night giggles over phone, a sudden spark of energy before girls' nights, and faint traces of a man's cologne, not mine, clinging to her clothes after she came home late. At first, I brushed it off as paranoia. After all, we'd spent 10 years together, built a home, raised 2 kids, and made promises we swore would last forever. But when she casually mentioned a girl's trip to Miami, my gut twisted in a way I couldn't ignore. I smiled, told her to have fun, but deep down something didn't sit right. The night before she left, I watched her pack dresses she hadn't worn in years and spray perfume she once said was too strong. Her eyes shimmered with excitement, not guilt, but anticipation. I didn't confront her, didn't argue, just said, "Text me when you land." The next day, a message came, landed safe red heart. I replied, "Glad you made it, babe. Kevin says hi." No answer. Not for an hour. Not for 2. But I didn't need one. Because Kevin wasn't just any friend. He was our friend. The same man she thought I'd never suspect. The silence after that text was almost poetic. You could feel the panic pulsing to the phone 1,000 miles away. I could imagine her staring at the screen, heart racing, wondering how much I knew. 3 hours later, her reply finally came. "What do you mean?" I didn't answer. I didn't have to. The seed of fear had already been planted. You see, a week earlier, Kevin had slipped up at a backyard barbecue. After one too many drinks, he laughed a little too comfortably, mentioning a restaurant Lauren had supposedly gone to with her friends. But I remembered that night clearly. She'd told me she stayed home sick. I didn't confront him then either. I just watched, the way his eyes flicked toward her, the nervous smile she tried to hide. For days, I stayed quiet, let her believe she was free and unseen. She sent me pictures from Miami, sunsets, cocktails, beach chairs. But reflections never lie. In her sunglasses, I saw a man's hand holding her drink. Kevin's watch, the one I'd given him for his promotion last year. That's when it hit me. I wasn't angry. Not yet. Just empty. It was a quiet kind of grief, the silence that comes when love dies without a sound. I didn't need to chase the truth anymore. It was already staring at me from every photo she sent. When she came home, the air between us felt different, colder, like the stillness before a storm. She hugged the kids first, then me. The same perfume filled the air, the one from those hotel photos. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. I didn't ask how her trip was. I just said, "Did Kevin enjoy it too?" Her face drained instantly. She tried to laugh it off, but her eyes gave her away. Tears welled up, and the mask finally cracked. The truth spilled out in fragments, excuses, weak apologies, desperate explanations. It didn't mean anything. It just happened. We were both drunk. I listened in silence. No yelling, no breaking things, no dramatic goodbye. Just that hollow quiet, the kind that hurts more than any word could. Because what can you say when the person you built your world around turns out to be a stranger? The next morning, I packed a small bag, kissed my kids goodbye, and left before sunrise. No note, no confrontation, just peace. I didn't walk away because I hated her. I walked away because I finally loved myself more than her lies. A few weeks later, Kevin tried calling. I never picked up. I didn't need revenge. Watching them live in the wreckage they made was enough. Sometimes leaving isn't weakness, it's strength. So now, when people ask why I'm so calm, I just smile and say, I learned the hard way. When someone says it's just a girl's trip, sometimes that trip is where the marriage ends.